Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Busch Lake Clash at the Coliseum at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum for race 0 out of 36, because it is not a points race. We are finally back with NASCAR in 2024. Oh my god, the offseason has been killer. We just had practice/qualifying for the race after the whole thing was moved up a day due to flooding potentially tomorrow in the city. So we're going to have also not only the Cup Series, but the Mexico Series here as well. And finding information on that on the drivers is a pain in the ass. 22 fastest qualified on speed, followed by the driver outside the top 22 with the highest points position, which turned out to be the defending champ, Ryan Blaney. So, we've got it's very interesting field. The most notable DNQ being Christopher Bell, who made it to the final 4 last year. Also, Chris Buescher, who made it to the round of 8, did not make it here. Austin Cindric didn't make it for Penske, United Swartz for Trackhouse, for Austin Dillon for RCR. In their place, you got people like Justin Haley for Rick Ware, Corey LaJoie making his first appearance in the event, Brad Keselowski making his first appearance in the event, Noah Gragson and Todd Gilliland and Stenhouse, some of the underdogs, they've made their way in. And green flags in 5.
Sidewall, couple from the inside as well.
You know, while they're waiting for this to start, let's go over the starting lineup officially for today's race. All right, I gotta get the J-ski so I have all their paint schemes. Starting 20th. This is not the right page. Come on. Starting 23rd. Driving the number 12 Menards. Oh, they're doing the. Sorry, they're giving the command now.
Drivers, start your engine.
He looks like Congressman Mike Lawler. Starting 23rd. Driving the number 12 Menards Great Lakes Flooring Ford for Team Penske. From High Point, North Carolina, Ryan Blaney. Starting 22nd, driving the number 14 Mahindra Tractors Ford for Stewart-Haas Racing. From Mitchell, Indiana, Chase Briscoe. Starting 21st, driving the number 42 Dollar Tree Toyota for Legacy Motor Club. From Mooresville, North Carolina, John Hunter Nemechek. Starting 20th, driving the number 47, Food for Less Ralph's Cheerios Chevrolet for JTG Doherty Racing. From Olive Branch, Mississippi, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Starting 19th, driving the number 19, Bass Pro Shops Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. From Marietta, New Jersey, Martin Truex Jr. Starting 18th, driving the number 7 Celsius Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. From Charlotte, North Carolina, Corey LaJoie. Starting 17th, driving the number 10 Rush Truck Centers Ford for Stewart-Haas Racing. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Noah Gragson. Starting 16th, driving the number 38 Generator Ford for Front Row Motorsports. From Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, Todd Gilliland. Starting 15th, driving the number 34 Margaritaville at Sea Ford for Front Row Motorsports. From Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell. Starting 14th, driving the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. From Dawsonville, Georgia, Chase Elliott. Starting 13th, driving the number 6 Castrol Edge Ford for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. From Rochester Hills, Michigan, Brad Keselowski. Starting 12th, driving the number 41 United Rentals Ford for Stewart-Haas Racing. From Berlin, Connecticut, Ryan Preece. Starting 11th, driving the number 45 Jordan Brand Toyota for 2311 Racing. From Corning, California, Tyler Reddick. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 51 Walmart Health and Wellness Ford for Rick Ware Racing. From Winamac, Indiana, Justin Haley. Starting 9th, driving the number 23 Columbia Sportswear Company Toyota for 2311 Racing. From Mobile, Alabama, Bubba Wallace. Starting 8th, driving the number 5 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. From Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. Starting 7th, driving the number 1 Busch Light Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. From Alva, Florida, Ross Chastain. Starting 6th, driving the number 24 Liberty University Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. From Charlotte, North Carolina, William Byron. Starting 5th, driving the number 8 Morgan & Morgan Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Kyle Busch. Starting 4th, driving the number 48 Ally Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. From Tucson, Arizona, Alex Bowman. Starting 3rd, driving the number 54 Monster Energy Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. From Charlotte, North Carolina, Ty Gibbs. Starting 2nd, driving the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske, Joey Logano. And on pole, driving the number 11 Sport Clips Haircuts Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, with a pole time of I don't know, and a pole speed of I don't know. From Chesterfield, Virginia, it's Denny Hamlin, and the cars are taking their final lap around before we go green. Are you ready? The best racing series in the world is finally back in action for their annual exhibition race to kick off the year. We are green at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. All right, Logano takes the lead on the outside of Denny Hamlin. Gibbs trying to hold on to 3rd spot. He's got 2 Hendrick cars behind. Bowman then slips in the high groove, and now it's a battle for 4th. Let's see if Hamlin is able to battle back to take back the top spot. Logano's trying to become the first 2-time winner at the Coliseum. Hamlin to the inside of the number 22. Hamlin has been the fastest car all week, and he takes back the lead. And Gibbs trying to take 2nd away. And Byron got past Bowman for 4th. Gibbs makes the pass. The Fords have been very weak, based on practice. So he's already lost 1 spot. Maybe the dark horse not being as good as he might have thought. Look at that. All right, now the cars are mostly single file. So at this point, it's up to the bump and run to make the move. The problem being with this aero package is not the best for that. Here's Chastain trying to make the move on Bubba Wallace. No, excuse me, I got it mixed up. The 2011 teammates are side by side. As Priest makes the move on Kyle Larson for 7th place. And Bowman has fallen back to 6th. Kyle Busch has made his way past the 48. Bowman was not particularly fast in practice. He qualified well, though, but this might be a symptom of that, as the car will start to slip back on the longer run. Toyotas, in contrast, in their new Camrys, were very fast, even if one of them missed the show. So we'll see just how good the 11 and the 54 are. There's Gregson making the move on Corey LaJoie to gain back the 16th position that he started with. We're now 11 laps through.
We're going to run the first 15 or 20 laps here, and everybody's car is going to get better. We've got a few less cars than we had last year, so maybe a little.
There's a pass right there. It's Briscoe passing Gilliland for 18th. Or at least attempting. You know, he made the pass.
12 laps in, I'm going to tell you,
Meanwhile, Blaney, who started in the back, is still in the back. Nemechek is down one spot from his starting position, right behind Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Deep in the field, back at 14, but he's probably made the most progress of anybody so far.
And I think he's got one of the better cars. I would say that Martin, I would fall into this category too, is not an extremely great qualifier, but he's an extremely great racer. And he is going to get to the front because we have seen how strong these Gibbs cars are.
Well, obviously,
All right, like Priest up 5, Trix up 5, Briscoe up 4, Elliott and Byron up 2 are starting spots.
a lot like what he ran. So that car's just as good as those, but a lot of cars pass before he can.
We're now 10% of the way through the event.
We see the Busch Light bumper cam here on Ross Chest.
Trying to bump the 9th place runner of Justin Haley.
A little bit of bump and run there with Justin.
Also, no, Chase Elliott. I also noticed the 2311 cars were running side by side. Elliott has gotten between the two. Elliott up 2 spots, as they said, from his starting position. Let's see if he can bunt past Wallace and then try to challenge for the top 10. Truex, last year's winner, got that wonderful gold medal, is in 14th. I think Austin Dillon was 2nd, Kyle Busch was 3rd. Kyle Busch is currently in 5th, and Dillon did not make the race. He was out in qualifying.
And I think when you talk about Martin coming through the field, I mean, it's
Blaney now passes Nemechek from now. He's no longer in last place. Defending series champion. See if he can try to work his way through now that he's not in the final spot. 20 laps in now. As a reminder, this track is about 13 seconds per lap. We're about 2/3 of the way from getting into the last place lapper. Okay, last place car. That might be where we see some of the passes being made. And oh, we got a bunch up. Gregson loses several positions. He was in 16th. He's now back in 19th and potentially about to lose a spot to Todd Gilliland as he's stuck on the outside. But Corey LaJoie, who was in 17th, is also on the outside as Chase Briscoe moves up to take the 16th position. And here comes the Edge car. Is that Gilliland? It's Keselowski. Excuse me, Castrol Edge. But LaJoie slides back in front. Ooh, but Keselowski showing a bit of that bumper. Wow. Keselowski really trying to send it in, trying to get a position. It's his first time in the clash. Actually, it's both of these drivers' first time in the clash. They're not eager to lose positions. They bump again, but Keselowski looks like he's going to have the stronger run, and he takes away the 17th spot. And there's the pack. There's the leader. He's closing in on John Hunter, on Noah Gragson, who slipped all the way to last place after being hung out on the top side. And Larson passes Priest for 7th. And here comes Haley. He's caught up to the backside of the 41. Chastain setting it hard on the outside, but not able to get anything done there. But he does hit the right rear of Haley for good measure. He tries to set it again. Man, but this time he got a little farther. He's going to try it on the outside. An outside pass is so hard to do at this track. And I don't know if he got it or not. All right, now we've officially caught lap traffic. Gregson's going to move wide. And Gibbs is starting to reel in Hamlin as he's trying to pass the lap car. Hamlin gets through. Gragson goes 1 lap down.
Yeah, you want as much rear brake as you can, as tight as the corners are here, to help that car turn on the entry to the corner while you're under brake. So it's a balance. You have that adjustment inside the car to kind of make up for the handling deficiencies that you have.
All right, Gragson getting passed now by the top 4, and Busch looks like he's going to lap him as well. Yeah, we got commercials.
They're the bad guys. We get to kill the Justice League. Damn dog Batman! You got too much risk to die.
Oh Lord, oh, that's a PS5. I got it mixed up with an Xbox One somehow.
The 3 for me only at Chili's. Serves up.
All right. Hello, annoyed bocce. Who do you think's gonna win? I mean, Hamlin has by far the best car. Barring him getting spun by Ty Gibbs, I think it's gonna be Hamlin. Which would be a good way to start off. He was almost the main character of Netflix's hot series.
Luckily, Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Whoa, this is cool.
The Busch guy, cold and smooth survival skills. Should you become stranded, be ready to signal rescuers.
Busch, come on along.
How long have I been? 12 minutes.
Head for the mountains of Busch. Beer, head for the mountains. It's cold and it's smooth and it's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains of Busch. Beer, head for the mountains of Busch. Head for the mountains of Busch. Light beer. Anyway, motorsports has not been completely absent while we've been away. We had the Monte Carlo Rally for World Rally Championship, a race won by Belgium's Thierry Neuville and Hyundai. We had the World Rally Rally Race, a big event at the Dakar Rally in Saudi Arabia, which was won by Carlos Sainz the Senior in his electric Audi rally car. We had Formula E have its first 3 races, won by 3 different winners. Pascal Wehrlein in Mexico City, and the top 2 from last year, Nick Cassidy and Jake Dennis in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. We had the 24 Hours of Daytona, won by Porsche Penske Motorsport, with 4 drivers, including IndyCar 2-time champion Joseph Newgarden. We've had multiple starts for Supercross, Formula Oceania, Formula F4 Saudi Arabia, F4 United Arab Emirates, and Formula Regional Middle East. I do not endorse racing in the Middle East that much. And, we're going again. All right, Nemechek's gone a lap down. And Gregson is 2 down? Either that or he didn't cross that or it's just the timing. Oh, and Busch has passed William Byron for 4th spot. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. goes a lap down.
Kevin, we did our first race together, a race hub show, and you picked this Ty Gibbs to win races, and I'm telling you, he is hounding on Danny.
I mean, it would not surprise me. This is Gibbs' sophomore year. You know, it was good. It was decent, but not great. This either a sophomore slump or he rises to the top. He's going to try and make the move. Going right to the left rear corner. The next car would be Todd Gilliland. Actually, it's 3 cars. Okay, Gregson is he's had a crappy race. Gregson is 2 laps down, and he's about to get lapped again. So there's still up ahead. I mean, there's Gilliland. Oh wow, 3 wide there. Ahead of the leaders, and Gibbs is side by side with Hamlin. The battle for the lead. Gibbs to the inside. We have a new leader. It's Ty Gibbs taking the lead of the Busch Light Clash. 50 laps done. That's 1/3 of the event, and here comes Logano to the inside, trying to take away 2nd spot, trying to make a 2nd win. His first one coming 2 years ago in the inaugural running at the Coliseum. Kyle Busch not far behind this battle for 2nd spot. Will he give a push to the Ford ahead of him? That Ford Dark Horse Mustang. Oh, man. Hamlin just can't quite clear at the end of a straightaway, but he does there. It's a gap of about 2/3 of a second as Gibbs still trying to lap Todd Gilliland, and he gets it. Gibbs lapping 20th place.
Ty Gibbs is pulling away. Now that's Todd Gilliland, the red car. He is 1 lap down.
And here's Corey LaJoie in 19th spot.
The cream is rising to the top. You see them all right there in the front stretch. You got Logano behind Hamlin, Kyle Busch right on him, William Byron, and now Williams teammate Kyle Larson. Welcome to the club.
Where'd Larson come from? Bowman slips back to 7th spot. And Bubba Wallace in the top 10.
Racing at the LA Coliseum.
He was 11th last time I saw. And Elliott, as also was 12th, is now up to P10.
The XFL merger is official. The United Football League begins playing March 30th with the USFL champion.
And Logano is side by side with Denny Hamlin once more. As Todd Gilliland's blocking both of them, they're going to have to split it. And Logano takes away second position. Ow! Kyle Busch forcing his way past the 11, using the 38 as a pick. Holy cow! Kyle Busch taking the podium position, and Hamlin gets strung out. He's passed by Larson as well. That's for 4th. And Byron's going to make it for P5. Oh, hell. LaJoy get lapped, by the way. Oh, man. And Gibbs is just pulled away. Logano is now side by side with LaJoy. Hamlin still can't get back in line. And Gibbs a 2.5 second lead. Holy shit. Bowman, I think he's going to take the position 6th away coming out of the turn. And he did. Hamlin now in 7th spot.
Last year at this particular race, so this is not a surprise at all to me.
See Kyle Busch making a pass. According to Joy there with Lappert. Won't count him out.
Well, he's a guy that made a lot of ground. He got spun out last year from the back of the field all the way back through the field. So, like you say, Clint, this is definitely not a surprise. You see a little bit of a looseness there on the entry to the corner. You see him turn the wheel.
All right, next up to get laps would be Keselowski.
Into turn 1 down there, turn 3.
Behind him is Byron. Then Bowman. And Hamlin. Haley had a nice race in 8th. Wallace Knight. Chase Elliott rounds up the top 10. Let's have a look at our Xfinity fastest lap so far. After 63 laps, Denny Hamlin. Ty Gibbs, no surprise there. Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch. Chance, so your winner could come from that top 5 right there.
Guys, we're 9 laps coming up here from halfway, and that did not take very long.
Can I change my pick? I told you I thought this 11 car was class of the field. Man, I think we were both wrong.
And there is Keselowski about to get lapped. We'll see how aggressive the 54 is in doing it. 8 laps to the halfway break where Machine Gun Kelly will perform.
Some slack right here. We only have 8 laps to go. I'll stay on the lead.
Yeah, I'd say, like,
Ty Gibbs now
you could relax.
straight away ahead of Joey Logano.
Gregson is 2 laps down now. And as he's an extra barrier to bypass.
Wow.
Right front is just still glowing red hot.
And a lot of times we split the brake pads in the front of these cars, and you see that right front blow to try to keep it from getting loose into the corner under braking. Braking is such a huge part of what we do here at the short track at the Coliseum, and you see that right front rotor is really working hard. But these cars have big brakes on the front of them, and they can take a lot of heat. You see no glow on the left front.
There's some on Chase Elliott. Brad Keselowski.
Elliott, oh, he got past Bubba. Here he goes on the inside. That's for 9th place.
And the leader went by, so Brad now
There's the lap car next. Oh, we got a car on the wall. Gilliland.
round, and that is Todd Gilliland. This is way early in the corner. First caution of the race.
At lap 71. So, our 16th place starter, Todd Gilliland, has definitely hit the wall pretty hard. The car is spun around backwards, and there were scrapes along the wall. So, Brad Keselowski, no, did he get lapped? Oh, he spun out.
Yeah, and the way that he made that
Keselowski will get the free pass, and then he was right ahead of Ty Gibbs, the leader.
brakes get as hot as they are right now, the fluid will start to boil, and then the next thing you know, you don't have any brake pedal. Brake pedal goes to the floor, and it's over.
Something's not right there. That thing shouldn't be that hot. Still.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, that thing is burning. It's red.
Check with Larry Mack in our Toyota cutaway car.
Well, we're hearing a lot about brakes. You heard Jamie Little talk about Denny Hamlin being told to adjust the brake bias. This is the brake bias knob that the driver can adjust right there. If he cranks a little more front to it, that will help tighten the car.
I didn't know they had a... Wait, I didn't... That's cool.
If it's tight getting in the corner, he can crank some rear. Now, when he's turning that knob, it's turning this cable that's running a balance bar between the front master cylinder and the rear master cylinder. It's 2 completely different brake systems. And Clint and Kevin, trust me, they'll be wearing that brake bias.
I didn't know they had a brake bias knob.
We'll be wearing it out, but look how dark it is today. I know that all looks good in the shop, and you see that brake bias.
Why are we learning this now? I mean, It's not a new. This is not the car's not new anymore.
Them glasses come in handy, don't they? There. All right, first caution of the
And
night.
Get Todd is done.
Out of his car, they'll tow it to the infield so we can resume.
He will be the last place finisher, sparing Noah Gregson, who's already 2 laps down.
Yeah, so as a driver, you split the corner up into thirds. So he's talking about where you turn off the wall in the
The entry, the middle, and the
At
exit.
the end of the first third, you basically just split the corner up into thirds. But he doesn't need it to be looser at the end of that first third. He needs it almost dead center of the corner to just get the car to rotate and get pointed to get up off the corner.
Which is a tall order for those guys. That crew chief's got
The electric car did not and will not run today. They will do that exhibition another time.
February 15th on FS1 as a Fox Sports original. I am Kevin Harvick. Oh, he was Kevin Harvick. You're Kevin Harvick. It's a documentary taking through a legendary career on and off the track, and it airs 10 p.m. Eastern Time, February 15th.
I look mean right there, Clint.
Well, you were most of your career, Kevin. This is different. See, Mike, you didn't see this side of him. He's much more happy, much more relaxed up here watching this race. You didn't seem very happy last year when we were here.
Well, I know when I get done with this particular show here, I can take these headphones off and sit on the counter, and it didn't matter how fast my car ran today. I felt pretty good.
You didn't have to throw your helmet on top of the car?
pretty good walking into the garage today, but that's been a fun documentary to shoot, and I think it's got some cool footage in it that the fans are really gonna like that nobody's ever seen. So that's been fun to watch.
How about the grill on that brand new Toyota Camry TRD? That thing, every year, that thing looks more and more like a cup car. Every year. That's all brand new from Toyota.
Well, I'm sure they're happy that their pace car is being followed by another one of their race cars. And
Exactly right.
that Ty Gibbs machine, that Monster Energy machine, has just been absolutely pulling fast. And I'm not going to say that we talked about this months ago or anything, but
You know, look down this run. Justin Haley in his 51 car running 8th. That is an awesome race for them right out of the box.
yeah, Justin Haley had a great run in the Colleague car and moved over to Rick Ware Racing, and he's always run good here.
William Byron, in the 3 years we have been at the Coliseum, has never run a single lap out of the top 10.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Not, I mean, he qualifies well. He's
You ever
a,
had a track that you never ran outside of the top 10? Or never?
I just pretty much covered the gamut, Kevin.
I got you.
All right, let's listen to Kyle Larson.
How long did it take you to feel like you had to first at the cover of like over there at 6
I don't know. I mean, I thought we all started off fairly equal on grip. I think the 41 did a good job. So I didn't feel like a huge disadvantage or advantage or anything
Oh.
at the beginning.
good news for some people. Machine Gun Kelly performance has been canceled.
This caution come out. This is a break, Kevin. You got 5 to go here. It's going to get interesting. You got to choose to decide. There's going to be somebody who moves up on that outside and goes for it. Only 4 or 5 laps. That's a good gamble,
Well,
right?
the choose is going to be a big decision, but you also have to survive because everybody knows that they want every bit of track position that they can get, and you know, you get shoved up out of the groove and get spun out. I mean, the restarts are the toughest part of racing on this particular track.
And it will be 5 laps because caution laps do not count. Whether it's from this restart or the next one, we will race to lap 75 before the halftime break. It's going to be a good test on Ty Gibbs. Leading this race, Chu's coming. You've got 2 champions behind you holding off. To your point on this restart, elbows up, and you know those guys are going to be pushing hard.
So if you're Joey Logano, do you choose the outside or do you pick third?
Logano with only 5 laps to go. Yes, I'm going to the outside. You ran here right after your road.
Well, I think it just depends on how your car fires up. It didn't seem.
Oh, we got shoes going. Right.
It seemed like it took him a little while to get going. He got shoved up out of the groove. So I think I'd pick third.
Okay. Well, he won that outside on the start of the race. Joey Logano, he kicked that outside line and actually pitched Denny down and was able to get that position. But you see him choose the outside. Kyle Busch right behind him. I like that one. Kyle Busch. Ty Gibbs trying to do what 2 drivers in NASCAR history have done before him. first points race. Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin. Pretty good cover. Get a good jump here. Don't overdrive turn one. Don't hand them this position.
Yeah, from the driver's standpoint, your responsibility right here is try to get the tires as clean as possible so that you can do everything that you can do to get through turns 1 and 2 as clean as possible. So you're going to hear them spin the tires. You're going to see them wiggle the cars back and forth to very aggressively to try to make those tires get as clean as possible.
1 to go. As a reminder, caution laps do not count for the clash, and the race must end under green.
We're listening to Tony Hirschman.
Spotter for Gibbs.
On this restart, 5 laps to halfway. Gibbs and Logano, Busch and Larson, Byron and Bowman. Here we go.
No, it's Gibbs, Logano, Busch, Byron, Larson, Bowman. Here we go. Green, green, green. Logano getting a good run at the start. Oh, they split 3 wide for the lead. Logano back up front. Gibbs now stuck on the outside of Kyle Busch. And Busch goes to second. Logano Busch was the top 2 in 2021. Gibbs will have to settle for P3. Oh, man. Wow. Hamlin now back to 6th. Oh. Bowman back to 7th. They're battling hard for position. They're banging all over each other. Bubba now in 8th spot. Coming around, next lap will be lap 75, and after that is our halfway break. Man, Logano shot up like a bat out of hell. All right, and this will be halfway. I expect the caution. Will the caution fly? Are we still doing that? Yep, caution is out.
And there is the caution for halfway.
Oh, and Nemechek has spun.
That restart was interesting right there, Clint. We saw the 54 take off way late in the restart zone, and I think that really allowed Logano did a great job of timing that restart to get into turn 1 with just a fender in front of him there.
Unfortunately, saw a little bit of experience.
Let's see what happened to Nemechek. Oh, we got contact with is that LaJoy? I think it's LaJoy.
Will be the last time. Let's go back to the restart. What did Ty
Like what? That was a crazy restart for.
See the restart zone. The first line that comes up is going to be the beginning of the restart zone. He waits and he just Logano times it perfectly and rolls him a half a car and then pinches it down and gets on that left front fender and doesn't allow him to use the racetrack and do what he needs to do to run his normal line and gets a lead.
him getting that upper hand on him off the jump forced him to overdrive the corner in the inside. Now all of a sudden you got Kyle Busch on the inside of his way. You leave the corner 3 wide. Rest is history. All right, NASCAR informs us that the caution came out working lap 75, which means that our lap counter is incorrect.
Ah, come on!
Halfway.
All right. Well,
Oh no.
restarts here are intense, and when these guys know they only have to go 1 lap.
So where's the rule?
Okay.
Where's Kyle Busch choosing?
Well, based on what just happened,
Nemechek spin came out the lap before the
it
caution.
looks like he needs to choose on the outside because you only have to go 1 lap. So if you choose on the bottom and those guys just run down the back straightaway, you could lose some track position.
You know what though? 8 wheels corner better than 4.
I know.
So I want to be.
Why?
That's the hardest part about making that decision to go on the outside. Exactly what you just said.
That's so. Why? That's.
Go in there, door you a little bit, move you up the racetrack, and now all of a sudden.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, people are some Discord's mad at me. I'm like, you know, just because this snafu doesn't mean the race hasn't been bad.
That leader is shut.
The race. It doesn't mean the race has been bad.
So he's got some decisions to make.
I like your strategy for a longer run, but for 1 lap, boy, I'd hate to give up the bottom. Yeah, but there's 75 more. You got
There's Randall. Wow, all they got the spotters and the crew chiefs all clustered together.
There's all your crew chiefs. Sorry, there's all your crew chiefs up. It's pretty weird to see crew chiefs in the grandstands watching the cars go around. Not on that pit box. All right, decision time. I say he goes to the outside. There's the chiefs. You know, the inside works so well for us.
You're saying Logano's going to the outside?
No.
Oh, I thought you was not. Okay, I got you. I look, William Byron's, the 5 card shows the bottom right there, and William Byron shows the outside. I view that as just going to be a position game because you only have to go 1 lap.
You also have to have a little trust in that guy on the inside of you. He's got to do you right here.
I'm wondering if Ty Gibbs can do what was done to him on the last restart and dive underneath Logano.
All right, here we go again.
As we saw last year, the restarts are what make or break this race, and you have to be able to survive those restarts and not get spun.
1 to go.
That is difficult to do, especially when it starts to get visible. Like
Also, yeah, the crowd started to fill up.
They're scrubbing those tires, spinning the rears, trying to get some temperature in these things, keep them cleaned off, like you talked about. So important to get the engine on, and more importantly, having that thing turn left when it gets down the end of the straightaway.
Where I wouldn't want to be is the third or fourth row here because you're gonna run into somebody and you're gonna get hit from behind. All right, restart this time. 1 lap and a halfway, NASCAR says.
All right, let's do it again. We're green at the Coliseum for 1 lap. And oh wow, it's 3 wide per second. It's Busch, Gibbs, and Larson. Wow, Logano's gonna lead to the flag, and Larson takes second spot. All right, why are we still? Now we're caution.
There's a caution. Boy, that was a big turn of events for Kyle.
Wow.
Good decision there. Kyle Busch is probably.
Now it's halfway.
It would have worked again. You got to trust that guy on the inside. As soon as Joey moved him up the racetrack, the rest is history. Opened the door up for all these guys coming in, and he was 3 wide.
So halfway in the Busch Light Clash of the Coliseum, we will take a break with Joey Logano leading Kyle Larson on Ty Gibbs. Well, that best one.
When I was your age, we never had anything like this.
What? Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi that works all over the house, even the basement.
The basement. So I can finally throw that party and invite Shannon Barnes.
Dreams do come true. Xfinity gives you reliable Wi-Fi with wall-to-wall coverage on all your devices, even when everyone is online.
Maybe we'll even get married one day.
I wonder what I'll be doing.
Probably still living here with Mom and Dad.
Fast, reliable speeds right where you need them. That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi on the Xfinity 10G network.
There it is, the classic Big Mac with more special sauce in every bite. And there it goes. These are my best burgers ever.
Oz are the facts. Classic first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so they don't have to overpay. Unpause.
Accidents.
Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
The girls run the floor. Okay, but who survives to slay another day?
That was a nail biter.
The floor only Tuesday on Fox.
At Lotto, we're elevating the art of parenting, making your family home a space you're not just comfortable in, but proud of, and where your little one can thrive. That's why all Lotto products are safe and non-toxic with unmatched quality, and they look good. Like, really good. Your family home doesn't need to look like this. It can look like this. For a limited time, save 10% on your first purchase with code LALOTV. Learn more at meetlalo.com.
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers can get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions who have connected to America's most reliable 5G network. Sure is a lot safer than becoming a snap fan for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro when you add one unlimited line. Plus, get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us.
Go. First things first, we did the 3 Eastern on FS1. America's falling for these farmers.
What's been passionate about you is that you're so masculine.
We're looking for their forever Valentine.
It's the first week on the farm.
You fancy gators or snakes?
And if it's too tough for these city gals,
It's a grub. You can eat them.
they'll be put out to pasture.
This park isn't there.
Farmer Wants a Wife. All new Thursday on Fox.
Midway, the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum as the torch continues to burn and things heating up. After 75 laps and 75 green flag laps to go. With Michael Walter, two-time Daytona 500 champ, I'm Chris Myers with our mid-race report. And Ty Gibbs made his move, Rookie of the Year in 2023. Denny Hamlin's led the most laps. What's caught your attention?
A little bit concerned about Denny's fading there late. He had a nice restart at the end, but that car wasn't as strong as it was early. And Ty, he drove away from the field. I didn't think I'd see that. Great driving.
16 cautions last year in this race, relatively clean so far over the first 75. And goes the pole sitter with Logano on the outside pole. And lots of green flag racing, which you like to see. Hamlin and Logano go ahead. Ty Gibbs in his Toyota makes his move for the lead.
And that was a strong move. He not only passed Denny Hamlin, but he was able to lap several cars to just drive away. Ty Gibbs is a guy to watch early. But I talked about preciseness, Chris, and I talked about aggression. We're going to see, getting ready to see a lot of aggression in the second half.
David Gilliland brings out a caution. It's like on lap 71.
Rear tires probably locked up there. He got into the outside wall, and that's going to get into his night.
And Joey Logano, the winner of the inaugural Clash at the Coliseum, he recaptures the lead.
How about 3 wide for the lead as Kyle Busch gets to the bottom of Ty Gibbs, and then there's another spin. Around goes
Nemechek, right?
42 of John Hunter, Nemechek after some contact.
And Logano, that restarts. I heard Kevin Harder said that's going to make or break who ultimately wins this race. Is there a particular skill set? Was that just experience favoring Logano over Gibbs on that other restart?
He just launched perfectly. Sometimes you get it just right. Joey Logano is one of the best there ever has been, so it didn't surprise anyone. But these restarts are just going to continue to escalate on the way they push and they shove.
Kyle Larson, who worked his way up to second, started 8th. What kind of a player are you seeing this over the second half?
Well, I like what he said. We heard him on his in-car radio. He said, I think I got a pretty good car. Kyle's not very much an emotional cat, and if he thinks he's got something he can work with, and that's exactly what he had. He's gotten up to the second.
Are you surprised that we've had the clean racing for the most part that we've had, and will that change in the second half?
Yes, it's going to change dramatically. The aggression that I talked about earlier is going to come to the forefront in this second half. They knew they just needed to bide their time to get to halfway. Now they're going to really start to pick things up.
And we'll continue live from the Coliseum. We're just about the track to look ahead over the final 75 laps of the 2024 Busch Light Clash.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home.
When I was your age, we never had anything like this.
What? Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi that works all over the house, even the basement.
The basement.
I should have muted I don't know why I didn't mute. Anyway, now we're just waiting. Actually, I thought that the race would take longer. I'm not. I mean, maybe I won't do a Mexico stream. Maybe I don't know. I'm debating whether I should try to do more streams for like IndyCar or F1. I was planning on going to the Daytona 500. Plans changed. There's a forensics conference that I'm planning on attending in Denver. What it means is that I'll try to do a truck, ARCA, and Xfinity reaction, but there will be no stream for the Daytona 500. Because I'm at the point where life is starting to take its course, and I got to do stuff for my career. Or hopeful career.
Things a little bit, all the racing for the Clash this year is happening now this evening with threatening rain removing the Sunday schedule. Look at the cars, our team of pit reporters down where the action is. Let's check in with Jamie Little. Jamie?
Yes, Chris, a lot of adjustments happening right now, and just before we stop for this break, we talked about Kyle Larson. He's been on a move. 6 positions he's gained. Look at his wearing out the right side of his race car. He's gotten in the wall a little bit. You see the donuts here. He's been getting into his competition, but the car's pretty good.
I don't see it on other.
We move up just ahead of him. Joey Logano,
The current leader.
the leader of this race. He won it here in the Coliseum in 2022. You can see all the marks getting into his competition. His car is really good. They made an air pressure adjustment just to get a little bit better, Regan.
Jamie, a lot of happy drivers up towards the front of the field. Third place, Ty Gibbs. A very good start to this race right now. They made minimal adjustments. He's working with the number system. That means he tells the teams he's a half number tight. That allows them the opportunity to make the perfect adjustment for that car. Maybe a full number tight needs a bigger adjustment. Not much change for him. And then the 8 car, Kyle Busch, a little bit further back in the 5th position. His race car is too tight in the center. What that means is the front tires won't turn. He can't get it pointed down the straightaway to get on the gas quite as good as he wants. Just a little adjustment to help that out. Chris?
I thank you, Regan and Jamie. Michael, how far back in the field can a driver come to win this race?
I think 15th is reasonable. Really? That Ryan Blaney, which is where he's running, can get to the front and win this thing.
Blaney's in, yeah, he started in last place. He's up to 15th.
You're going to gain positions like that. Blaney's got a solid car.
And the decision on restarts, let's talk a little bit more about that. And is that more a skill set, especially related to this track?
Let me update the viewership totals.
Well, you use your spotter a lot on that decision. It's a calculated decision. Do I go to the outside? It's risky, but we've seen it work. So, also, where you choose is a big part of the restarts.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski back in the back. He has a challenge as well. All right, 75 laps in, 75 green flag laps to go. Michael out here to wrap things up. Kevin Clinton standing by the wheel.
That's my team out there.
Our network goes down. Lives are at stake.
Our tongs have to work.
The mission will.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
We're like getting ads in my streams now.
We're the most reliable 5G network in America.
Out here, reliability is everything.
Extreme or routine, Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety. Learn more. It's your mission. It's your Verizon.
Wendy's breakfast 2 for $3 is so good, the crew is giving every combination code names.
Bis squared.
Egg and cheese biscuit and sausage biscuit. 2 biscuits. I'm impressed Tyler knew what squaring was.
Math nuggets?
No matter what you call it, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast 2 for $3.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get cleaned? I know.
Platinum Plus is Cascade's best clean ever. With double the Dawn and double the scrubbers, it removes the toughest grease and residue for irresistible.
On another note, I follow politics, as some people might know. Tonight was the Democrat South Carolina primary, and Joe Biden won by an unsurprising, crushing landslide. That's just 96.3% of the vote, compared to Marianne Williamson's 2 and Dean Phillips 1.7.
Showed up?
Oh, I saw it.
My tail goes bonkers for treats at great prices. Sorry about the vase.
Save more on what they love with everyday great prices at Chewy.
Everything we build is from the ground up. Every great idea, every crazy idea, every next idea. Everything we see everything you feel when you drive it. We put everything we have into our trucks, so you get everything out of them. Ram, trucks are what we do.
Right now, get $4,500 cash allowance on the purchase of virtually all 2024 Ram 1500 trucks.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. Dig it?
On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
Get the new Pretzel Baconator in the Wendy's app and get $3 off orders over $15.
We ready yet to go back to green?
NASCAR's most intense action-packed racing. At a track where you feel it. Hear it. And see it. Unlike anywhere else.
Anybody that asks me when they're going to their first race, I'm sending them here.
This is the hottest ticket in NASCAR. Experience the thrills for yourself at Atlanta Motor Speedway. NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Wendy's. For a limited time, try Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator. Halfway in the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum, teams making adjustments during the halftime break. Let's have a look at tonight's Credit One Bank ones to watch. Clint, we got an eye on.
Well, let me go first. He started 8th, guys. He's already running second. Had a big restart right there at the end of this thing. Starting off second, Kyle Larson in a 5-car. I think he's the guy.
You gotta watch out when he picks first.
I'm glad you picked first because I think my pick's better. I like Ty Gibbs in the 54 car just because.
I'm gonna go with Kyle Busch.
Learned a little bit of a lesson there on the restart with Joey Logano, but I think overall he's got the fastest car, and I want the fastest car.
He's going the wrong way, Kevin.
No, he's not. Now he's going to go forward.
I got it.
Can't believe you guys both laid down on Joey Logano. He is up front.
Oh, by the way, the leader?
Yeah.
Martin Truex has passed 8 cars in this race so far, from starting mid-deep in the field. And starting from the back, Ryan Blaney has also made up 8 spots. They're the 2 leaders in that category, but Truex had a tougher road to go, so I'll keep an eye on him.
Oh, for sure. And you know this juice coming in. We've already seen it come into play a couple times already. And as this race progresses, now the gloves come off. Now it's go time. You're out of options. They're going to start pushing and shoving.
Well, we saw it on that last restart there. We saw the 5 car, we saw the 54 car not get a good jump on the restart. We saw the 5 car just lay on his bumper and push him up the racetrack, and I think that's going to get much more aggressive as we go through the laps.
We'll take it through it there, Kevin. What exactly are you talking about?
They're going to come to the restart box, and I think right here you're going to see the 54 not take off very well, and the 5 is pushing. He goes down in the corner, continues pushing him right here, pushes him up the racetrack, takes him 3 wide, and goes from 5th to 2nd.
And he's not very happy about that either.
No, and that's with Ty Gibbs, they got to keep him calm and remind him that he has the fastest car.
Kyle Busch and his team talking about the clouds to the west.
Those clouds have a name, Mike.
All right.
Well, there it is, Kevin. We were talking about that under break. I mean, you see the weather moving in. It is imminent, and that's the problem. You don't know what the last lap's going to be. The race is official. We're halfway.
All right, yeah. So we are halfway. So no matter what happens, we're official. So it's going to be mayhem trying to get to the front.
Any lap could be the last lap.
But it definitely raises that urgency up and allows the drivers to understand that the crew chiefs are making sure the drivers understand, hey, this could be the last lap. You need to get everything you can, every corner, every lap, and it's all going to start right here on this first restart.
Who out of this group of front runners do we think has not really shown their cards yet?
Well, you've definitely... Larson's just gotten an opportunity to, right? The guy I picked, but look right behind him, his teammate, William Byron. And then you've got Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has been in this thing the whole time. He's been solid here both times he's been here. Do not count Kyle Busch out when he's on the racetrack. We all know that.
Last year's event here was quite a shoving match. And Kevin, I don't want to say you hit everything but the lottery. Pretty close.
Well, I tried to hit the lottery on the way home, but I did hit several cars, and I think as the race went on, really what we didn't have here to start the race today were the heat races. My frustration started in the heat race. But in the first half of this race, now we have some frustrated drivers. We've seen some beating and banging, and now we're going to see some frustration. Go ahead, Clem. This is where it started. That's in the heat race.
Yeah. He should have known better. He should have called me. I would have warned him because that looked like a retaliation.
It was.
Okay. But I don't think we're done there. Something's yelling. Uh-oh. But how come you always retaliate with interest? Like, they didn't wreck you.
I knew I didn't have to come back. I think that was.
Oh, is this again? I mean, was that 3 times, Gavin? Oh, Denny's mad at you there.
It was rough, Clint. It was rough.
All right. We're green again. Look, Gabe started on the outside lane this time. Are we going to go 3 wide again? We are. But Logano is going to hold on. Oh, Logano gets bumped wide. Here comes Larson to the bottom. Can he get back to can he get through turn 1 in the lead? Wow, that was close. They're side by side still. Logano wiggling like one of the wiggles. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Ouch! Elliott's slow. I mean, he must have spun. Now we got a caution.
Because in turn 4 of them stack up, led by Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and Corey LaJoie.
You knew it was coming. All hell.
Oh shoot, Bubba Wallace in the spin.
Multi-car pushing and shoving. Usually the guys in the front are getting pushed from 4 cars back, and that's just.
All right, I didn't even see that. Holy crap! I mean, we got some great action up front.
Bubba Wallace in this one, the 23 on the outside.
But oh, I didn't even see Bubba go around. There's Chastain, McDowell, and LaJoie. Where'd Elliott spin come in though? Oh, that's a teammate.
I'm gonna bet you the way that the 48 moved over like that, that the 48 got shoved out of the way by the 45.
The hardest part in all of this is to figure out who to retaliate on.
Yeah, you don't have any idea.
I mean, he's mad at his teammate because that's who hit him, but that's not the whole story.
Yeah.
There is a Paul Harvey.
Chase Elliott.
Oh, Elliott behind the wall.
Well, and it looks like, are those wall scrapes on the inside there?
Now here's why he stopped in turn 2.
You're right. He hit the inside wall.
Yeah.
Inside wall. That's interesting.
Fender right there in the Goodyear decal. That's from the inside wall, and it broke the front suspension.
Oh, damn. So where?
Squeezed down right there.
Well,
I'm so confused.
I'd have to go back and he obviously didn't hit the inside wall, but maybe somebody hit him. He was the 3rd car on the outside. But that story may have started back in 3 and 4. I don't think.
Wow, I think it stopped.
Contact with that left front's what broke something, A-frame, something in there.
Yeah, and as tough as these cars are, the suspension pieces, the toe links in the back, and everything that is in the front, if you clip these things just right, it'll snap the suspension like that.
So I have 6 cars involved in this caution. Alex Bowman got into Tyler Reddick. He got into Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace spun, and going around with him were Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and Corey.
Well, not with him. They just couldn't get past him.
Well, the craziest part is the caution was in 2. Well, but we look up and there's a mess over here on the floor rail.
Blaney's up to 11th.
Chase Elliott got going to come around and try to get into the bits anyway. It's a caution. Caution laps don't count. The retaliation is sorted out with the exception of Chase Elliott.
The retaliation list is building.
God.
I would have to agree with you, sir.
Let me check the weather. Because I have the weather app up. Let's see. No, not Hampton, Georgia. I want... Wait, no, where'd it go? I wanted Exposition Park. Chances of light rain in the next hour.
Kyle Busch 5th. William Byron 6th.
A chance of light rain.
Who was not involved. He was involved in the caution. He wasn't part of the caution. So he keeps his spot. He is 7th. And Truex is up for 8th. How about that? Here we go.
All right, Gibbs got a better run on the high side. Oh, man, Reddick sending it really wide. He's up to 5th spot. And Gibbs has got to run on the high side. Oh, Chastain around. Oh, come on. It's just now we're going back. We're going backwards. No, no, no. Come on. Are we really doing this now? The first half was awesome. Now we're going to this. Was that? It was a light blue car. And oh, whoa, whoa. Stenhouse.
Yeah. It looked like McDowell was on the inside of Stenhouse, had him up the track 3 wide on the outside, never works here.
Or McDowell. Oh! Stenhouse McDowell! Oh! 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 The tempers!
Stenhouse and McDowell. And restart violation for Tyler Reddick. He will go to the rear.
Kevin, did he go out of line before the start-finish line?
I did not see it, Clint.
He was way to the inside, and it has to be what the call was.
Gotta be the only call.
What happened to Reddick?
He was way to the inside early.
Wait.
He was looking. Let's watch him on this restart.
The Reddick, or did he violate a rule? Is the other he broke?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, and the rule is you're not supposed to pull out of line, whether you're beside the guy.
Okay, yeah, he pulled out of line. Okay, that one. So that move I saw was illegal. He's going out in the back of the field.
For him, that cost him. He was in position.
He's gonna have to jump more cars than he thought he was, Clint.
He's gonna have to take care of it.
So restart. Reddick will go from 7th to 19th on this next restart. Jamie?
Well, you guys mentioned Ricky Stenhouse Jr. having a little battle back there and getting bumped into. He's a little frustrated, back in 15th right now. During that break, I looked over. He had gotten out of his race car and was in the window of John Hunter Nemechek, pointing at him, frustrated at him. You're not supposed
Short track tempers. They are flaring.
We see it continues here.
And Nemechek's having a tough time. 2 laps down. Noah Gragson is 3 down.
Free pass went to.
And Chase Elliott out of the race. 19 cars on the lead lap.
So the choose takes me back to the choose. Kyle Larson didn't take that outside line on the last restarts. Chose to go to the inside. Now he's back in traffic. The decision here is very important on these chooses.
Well, let's go back 1 caution to where Alex Bowman got into Tyler Reddick, who got into Bubba Wallace, who spun. Here's Bubba.
Buddies up there. I got no buddies up here.
Well, that's the right attitude to have, though.
He and his spotter, Freddie Kraft, and his crew chief, Booty Barker, they're a comedy show. In fact, I think Booty is the breakout star of this Netflix series, Full Speed, documenting the playoffs of 2023.
Well, you knew somebody was going to break out, right? There's going to be a character, and you don't have to look any further than Booty. He's an awesome guy, so much fun to be around. Built a hell of a fast race car. Just chill too, right, Kevin?
He doesn't get wound up about much. And, you know, I love the advice, though. When you talk about nobody got wound up, it's just like, hey, we don't have any friends, so go do what you have to do. And that's really how it evolves here. You get run into, you get spun out, and then you have to just...
Fox. Yeah. Brock Beard on Twitter saying, it took some real skill for Fox to miss both Elliott slowing and Bubba spinning at nearly the same moment. Maybe this race will take until the Mexico race. I don't know. Nemechek will be back on the lead lap.
The biggest day in racing has gotten bigger. The Grand Marshal, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, will kick off the Daytona 500 February 18th and only on Fox. But first, we have to settle the Busch Busch like clash at the Coliseum. And now they're lined up double file. Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano.
All right, let's try this again. We're going to see another dive bomb. And look who's in third. It's Denny Hamlin. We're going to see a dive bomb from the number 11 Sport Clips Haircuts Toyota. We're green.
Much better job, Kevin. Yeah, that's really...
Wow, Hamlin really trying to muscle past Logano. That's led Gibbs to get away, and Logano was able to hold off the charge of the 11. Ooh, a little backup within the field. Oh, he backs up majorly. Larson moves to third. By Hamlin and Byron forced into the outside. Oh, we got brake checking. Oh, massive brake check in the field. Wait, where did he come from? Martin Truex Jr. up to 4th spot. The last two winners now running in the top 4.
Martin Truex started 19th. He was 11th at the halfway, and here he is.
Wow.
On the truck. Fantastic. Earlier today, we thought he might not even qualify.
He was, I think, qualified. Yeah, qualified 19th. Oh, massive brake lock right there.
Yeah, and we knew that the Joe Gibbs cars were good, and we knew that Martin just had a little flub up there. And
Bump from Larson to Logano, trying to make it to the inside. The number 5 Chevrolet gets another bumper to the left rear.
He might be able to get a 2-for-1 here. Get these guys. Larson gets into Logano and shoots him.
Man, 5 showing no mercy to the 2022 champion.
he needs to go into defense and get shoved out.
Because they got to do something to catch back up to Ty Gibbs.
And protect himself.
And that's exactly what I see happening. He's protecting the line. Priest underneath Hamlin.
Yeah, where did Priest come from?
Side-by-side battle right there going off into turn 1.
That's for P6. Hamlin hasn't been farther back than 7th this whole race. That was back when he got sent like conveyor belted earlier.
That you can make in this sport. And right now he's just doing a good job, like we talked about on defense. It seems like it takes his car.
Oh man, like these two are like, man, they're rubbing back and forth harder than you would to start a fire. Now Hamlin though clearly has the speed. He's been roaring back in the turns. Ooh, Priest did not get off of turn 2 that well. But Priest able to stay with him. No, Hamlin clears for P6 once more. Oh man, Byron now getting into Priest a bit there. Gibbs is flown away by 2.5 seconds.
Well, this is what we talked about earlier. We knew that Ty Gibbs had the fastest race car. He did a good job on the restart, and he has checked out. But we talked about the 22 car not being the fastest car, and you see that gap opened up, and he's got this whole line of cars behind him.
It's Blaney in 10th now. He started last.
Well, it's inevitable that he's going to catch the back of the field as fast as he is. I mean, he's on the same straightaway as Noah Gragson.
60 to go.
Last running position on the racetrack.
Ryan Blaney has moved up to 9th. Passing Alex Bowman. Pretty much single file here.
See our champ, defending champion Ryan Blaney there.
He passed Bowman for 9th.
He's driven away from Bowman, and he's about to catch that pack of 2nd.
That 12 car, man. So I don't know what speed they found, but he's got it.
5 laps from catching this lap traffic, and that's when things are going to get interesting.
There's a lot of lap traffic coming up.
Turns, Clint, you know, in the middle of the corner. We had his in car up, and it just looks so easy compared to most in there. Smooth and can turn right at the center of the corner and drive straight up off the corner.
The other thing I love about his scenario is he's got such a good lead, a good pad, that he can afford a little bit of time with some of
There's Busch, Truex, Hamlin. All used to be teammates. That's 4th, 5th, and 6th. Hamlin gives a bump to the Kyle Busch, and that's what Truex just clear, just a tad.
The Busch Guide. Cold and smooth survival skills.
No need for that. All right. Ooh, Truex wiggling out of 4. I think that's 4. Could be 2. No, it's 2. Ooh, it's a send. I don't by Chastain. And here comes Blaney's onto the outside, inside of William Byron. That's for P8. These two fought for the title last year, and now they're fighting for that 8th spot. They got 50 to go now. Blaney takes it. P8. Up front, the battle for 4th is heating up between the Truex, Busch, and Hamlin. So Busch got past Truex to the outside. Busch to 4th. Hamlin to 5th. With that really strong car, he passes last year's winner to take a top 5 position. But the only trophies or items go to the top 3. And right now, it's still Gibbs, Larson. It's Gibbs, Logano, and Larson. And while Busch is caught up to Larson, he got Busch got a medal last year. Trying to go for another one. And Larson goes to P4 as Busch moves into that podium spot. Hamlin trying to find a way around the outside, but that's not going to happen. But now he's moving to the inside. Bit of contact there. And boom, Hamlin got the spot. And Truex now trying to make the move on the 5. The Toyota is so good, running 1, 1st, 4th, and now 5th. But ignoring, I forgot, wait. Nemechek made the race, Jones did not. All right, Nemechek's in 19th. LaJoy got lapped. Gregson about to go a 5th lap down. I mean, unless there's a caution, there is nothing stopping that 54 car.
He's just so smooth. Regan? Well, Kevin, you guys just mentioned Ryan Blaney climbed at 7. He told his team at the break a little while ago that his car continued to get better the longer they ran, the more he got heat into the tires, the better his car gripped. So if we continue to have this long run right here, obviously going to get back to first, but certainly looking good to have a really good run out of this. Yeah, Ryan Blaney has that, he must have the same system that Joey Logano has in there with that rotor glowing on the right front. So they've got those brake pads split in the front of that car as well.
Never thought we'd see a 2.7-second lead that this little bull ring got.
Me neither.
Well, now leader Ty Gibbs is getting into traffic. He's going to put
Blaney's now up to what? 7th? He is.
Look at those rotors, Clint. You can almost see right through that thing.
He's banging on the trying to get 6th now. Blaney's carving through like it's a 24-ounce ribeye.
Yeah, it really aids that car from wanting to turn in automatically. It kind of pulls that thing back to the right.
Bubba Wallace, who got spun out earlier, he's in the top 10.
Traffic ahead for the leader, John Hunter Nemechek, then Michael McDowell, then Tyler Reddick, and Ricky Stenhouse, who are tattooing each other's bumpers. Okay, what does that mean?
Tattooing. All right, so up ahead's Nemechek, Nemechek, McDowell, Reddick, Stenhouse are all on the line.
Keep that car stabilized under braking when it wants to be loose getting in the corner, which is typically what we fight at these types of racetracks.
Ooh, Chastain got stuck on the outside. He's got passed by Bowman and Haley. Oh, he careens into the Rick Ware car. No wreck there, but ooh.
As the leader is coming on this pack of cars.
Well, now they're all trying to jostle for position, trying to get past each other, trying to flee from the menace that is Ty Gibbs. Nemechek got lapped. Logano's raced about about a second off of his deficit. There's a lot of lap traffic. McDowell's the next to go.
Stenhouse, Reddick, Chastain, all of whom would play bumper tag here. And you see them all start to protecting that bottom. Does it give him an avenue to make a pass? McDowell right in front of him has really started to see him protect, getting into the corner on the inside.
He's losing a lot of time. He's going to get super aggressive. And Logano's caught to the back of Noah Gragson. He's got 2 cars in between him. Gragson and 42 Nemechek. All right, Gibbs now side by side with McDowell. Logano gets past Gragson.
He finally laid the bumper to him. He was nice about it, gingerly, but nonetheless, it was effective and went on.
All right, he gets past Reddick now.
28 laps to go. Ty Gibbs in command with almost a 2-second lead over Joey Logano, but more importantly, 3 lap cars separating the 2 leaders.
Byron back to P10. Bubba Wallace in 9th. No, he's trying to pass now Chase Briscoe.
Chase Briscoe, he was the last car in the field, and seeing him make up some good spots.
I liked what I heard right there. That spot. He's telling him what he's doing.
Now Gibbs trying to get past Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Logano stuck behind the 2 cars because they're side by side.
Ty Gibbs under Stenhouse, trying to put the Daytona 500 champions a lap down.
Here comes Bubba to the inside of Chase Briscoe for P8. He's made it. My God. Gibbs passes Stenhouse, but Logano has gotten past Reddick and McDowell. Only 1 car between the 2. That being said, there's a bit of distance up to Ross Chastain in P15. So Gibbs has a chance to run out his increase his advantage.
But it looks like as we run here, his fall off is not as much as Ty Gibbs.
This is Chastain in front of
22 laps to go.
Let's see. It's 22 to go. Chastain will be a difficult one to put a lap down as well.
Well, look at the difference under braking. I mean, the 54 car is just so superior. The Gibbs cars in general are so good in that brake zone, and that's what Ross is finding. It looks like under braking.
When Gibbs has already gotten to the back of the number 1 Busch Light Chevrolet.
Make sure you time it to catch him and make that pass.
Gibbs being really aggressive with that bumper. Logano clears Stenhouse. I think he just got. And Gibbs is getting hyper aggressive on that bumper. Logano is indeed clear of Stenhouse. But now we also caught up to 2 other cars. It's Priest and Keselowski. And now they're 2 wide, which is going to block Gibbs completely.
Logano is now closing on the leader, who is
Oh, man. Logano's got clear traffic trying to pass the 54. He's closing it hard. Ooh, but as soon as it happens, Gibbs nails his way past both cars. And that at least leaves Keselowski. Great stuff from the second-year driver.
That's a scenario where you got to do what you got to do, right, Kevin? That was the right thing to do. If you're going to win this race, you're going to have to be aggressive.
And you see how much
Logano got by easy.
everybody's kind of like giving up, and you see Ross just move up the racetrack for Joey Logano.
Byron got past Chase Briscoe. Truex is back to 8th. Bubba Wallace in 7th. Oh, the 51 is falling off the pace. Oh, a great run for the 51. And now, oh wait, if that car doesn't make it around, if that car is broke, we might have a caution. Come on, make it around. Almost there. He made it. And that Walmart Ford is just not there. The timer is all fucked up on. Oh, the car didn't almost. No, that car's not in there. He's not there yet. He's almost there. Or I guess it's good enough. All right, about a second behind. We got coming up on 10 laps to go. It's 11 to go right now. You know, Keselowski stolen the lead lap of his first race at the LA Coliseum. Potentially his last if we don't come back here next year. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, McDowell. Just like his teammate. He's hit the wall. 10 laps. Oh boy, we're at 10 to go, and now we're restarting. We're gonna have a restart. The last thing Ty Gibbs wanted to see. What happened? Hey, it's Ross.
It's hard to tell what happened. I couldn't tell if he came up or the one came up.
Right.
It was a little bit difficult to tell exactly.
It looked to me like he did.
Oh, he's coming up.
He's coming up. Almost looks like McDowell does not slow for the corner. Well, I think he's
McDowell cleared himself.
Yeah, he tried to squeeze him, it looked like maybe.
Well, he lost.
Yeah.
Man, McDowell cleared himself. Now what the hell is he?
Yeah. One car got in the wall, bounced off the wall, and came down and hit the 34.
That's exactly right.
I'm learning quickly not to speculate, Clint.
That left rear is busted. The fender's is bent.
See, that was a good snapshot of those rear clips. Right, when they saw that rear clip up, you saw how much it gave there. 2 years ago, that would have been the case.
Well, I can tell you from a driver's standpoint, backing into the wall like that, no matter what they did with the rear clip, it's a really.
How did Bubba Wallace get up to P6?
Usually here is the hardest shot that you can take anywhere on the schedule.
So now 3 cars basically are out. Gilliland, Elliott, and Haley, leaving 20 cars on track.
Iron stomachs that can stand the pressure. Quick draw thumbs that leave their own smoke trail. So hold on tight and strap yourself in. This season, we want you. Join us at Toyota Racing.
Ew, Papa John's. Oh no, Domino's. No, Papa John's. I had. It's terrible. Oh, I love the. Hold on, I like this.
You're replacing me? Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
He doesn't even have a mustache.
Only pay for it.
I fucking love the bad actor commercial.
Like a lot faster. Like 200 miles an hour. It's more than a race. It's full throttle insanity. The drivers aren't the only ones having a ride.
Family, friends, and unforgettable moments. I'm talking full throttle mayhem. I'm talking NASCAR in Vegas. What could go wrong?
Of course, to show the freaking Bubba Larson scuffle in 2022.
Is sponsored by Credit One Bank. 10 laps to go, and Joey Logano has a tough decision to make. Does he start outside Ty Gibbs, or does he go to the inside second row?
Inside of the second row is where the big moves have been made. But we're not choosing yet.
I don't think he knows yet.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I think as you listen to that radio conversation, that's just the driver knowing that it's going to get rough. But he knows if he gets a good restart and he can get that half a car like he got earlier, that he can keep him pinched down. So
if he gets the outside, can he beat Ty Gibbs into and off the corner?
If he gets a good launch, but if he doesn't, he's in trouble.
Well, I think we're going to see it right here. Pay attention. He gets choose this time by. He takes the outside.
Logano outside, Hamlin inside.
I like it. Forward once. Ryan Blaney.
How is he in P5? Like Blaney could win this race. No, P4.
Now he's in the money.
I think one other thing that I see that I like if I'm tying in from this restart.
He started 23rd, last place.
Be aggressive, but he's not going to be as aggressive if it was Joey Logano in front of him.
12 cars on the lead lap. Gibbs and Logano in the front row. Hamlin and Ryan Blaney.
All right, let's see what happens here.
And Bubba Wallace in the third row. Kyle Larson and teammate William Byron, row 4. Martin Truex, Chase Briscoe, row 5. Alex Bowman and Brad Keselowski. Those are the lead lap cars. So Ty Gibbs took off way late last time. I think an early start would benefit him.
Here we go.
Exactly what you saw. Good jump. Oh, he's moving.
Oh, 3 wide. Here comes Hamlin. Logano out to drive. Hamlin, the pole sitter, trying to work his way around his teammate to take the lead. He gets it. Hamlin out front. Kyle Busch to third. Wow. What a great. That was just how you do it.
Blaney, Larson. I think Gibbs can still get the job done here. Be patient. You're going to go up there. Your car's faster than him. Take care of it. Blaney to the inside.
Blaney trying to get third. My God. If he gets a podium medal after starting all the way in the back, that is a testament to just how good he is, how fired up he is. Gibbs not going to let Hamilton away from him. He gets to the back bumper. Not able to get the position, though. We got 7 miles. It's going to be 1.5 miles to 7 laps. 1.5 miles to go at the line. This race isn't over by any measure. 54 in full aggression. And there's smoke coming from the 11 as he goes for every turn. 1 1/4 miles to go.
Will he do what it takes?
Well, if he doesn't, the guys behind him will.
I think he has.
Busch is trying to close the nose. Oh! Gibbs almost gets the spot. Hamlin clears as we have 1 mile to go in Los Angeles. Oh! Gibbs! Here comes Kyle Busch to the inside of the 54. He sends it into turn 3 hard. Oh, he's going to get a position as Hamlin scoots away. 3/4 of a mile to go. Busch to second. Blaney to third. Holy crap. Is Logano going to get fourth at this point? Hamlin's going to have a 1/2 mile to go at the line as Gibbs, who dominated the race, is going to end up outside the podium. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Last lap at Los Angeles. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, man. Oh, we're going to have a 1 lap shootout.
That's what I love about this event. Any other race, this baby's over. Not here.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what a heartbreaker.
Blaney has the chance to win this race. To go from last to first. I'm like, I don't think Hamlin, he was the star, basically, of NASCAR Full Speed, that awesome Netflix series. It would be something if he could start off 2024 with a win in the Clash. It would be his 4th win in the Clash.
Well, see,
There's the Gibbs got spun by Larson, I think it looks like.
Bubba Wallace, that energy came from farther back than the one that turned him around.
Who got it? It was either Chastain or Larson who spun him. I can't.
Early on, Ty Gibbs had the fastest car. There's the Monster Energy Cam. And we're going to green
Oh,
Kevin, walk me through this. We see Denny Hamlin cannot keep this car under him getting into the corner. Keeps locking that left front up. I know that. Kyle Busch has seen that. Kyle Busch is a champion of this sport. I'm probably not going to pick on that outside of that car.
Well, I think you have to be nervous if you're Denny Hamlin because of the way that left front tire is sliding. You know he's going up the racetrack, so third place might be the place to be right now.
I really think
Blaney.
he's the right choice. Move there on the inside, let him make a mistake, slide up the racetrack, and take that inside line.
How's the view from up here?
The view is great because I know when I leave, like I said earlier, I'm going to take this headset off, and nobody's going to be mad at me.
I'm going to tell you, the opposite. I want to be in that A car right now. I like my chances.
I think you're right.
Now starting now on FS2 is Big East basketball. Xavier at DePaul. And that game will finish here on FS1 right after the conclusion of the Busch Light Clash.
I'm not driving. And
Wait,
I'm nervous.
so we're not having the Mexico Series race?
All the time.
See Ryan Priest getting a free pass.
Oh, it's on FS2.
And we'll restart with 13 cars on the lead line.
If Kyle doesn't take that outside, Kyle Busch, if he doesn't take that outside, you know, somebody's going to. Will it be Blaney or will it be Logano?
Have we seen any?
I mean, Hamlin, like they were pointing at, Harvest went out, his left front tire has been unkind to him in the turns. So he's going to have a very difficult time holding on to his position.
So it's a matter of how far he goes up the racetrack and what happens after that.
Rules first, right? So you're Denny Hamlin. You know that you're having trouble. That's your weak spot, so you got to back up the corner. You cannot overdrive that corner because that thing is going to lock up.
And sometimes that makes it worse, Clint, because you just don't get in there and load that tire up. It's really a fine line.
Well, it also gives them an opportunity to run you over.
Yeah.
How about Ryan Blaney? You know, I think the last 4 cars that he's passed have been on the track.
Yeah, but I think the more interesting part about that is where Kyle Busch chose, because of the fact that somebody has obviously told him that the 11 car
All right.
problems getting in the corner, and he knows they've told him that car's going up the racetrack.
I told him, Kevin. I told him.
Great job. Well, good job. What's going to happen?
Kyle Busch is going to restart right behind Hamlin. He's going to try to make that 3-wide move that has been done so well today.
With Hamlin, the fastest qualifier, and Blaney having to take a provisional.
All right, it'll be 2 to go. 1.5 mile remaining in this race.
Truex, the former winners here in row 3. Loss, William Byron, row 4, Alex Bowman, and Chase Briscoe, top 10.
All right, here we go.
Let's settle this. Green, white, checker.
Green, green, green for overtime. Hamlin with a great restart. Clear Blaney. Busch tries to go down low, not able to deliver. And we're away. Oh, locks up again during that turn. Busch clears for second. Last lap at Los Angeles. That tire still smoking, but he's way clear of Kyle Busch, and it looks like he's going to hang on. 50 wins, no title, going to start 2024 off with a bang. Hamlin wins the Los Angeles Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. Busch takes second. Blaney takes third after starting last on the grid. And it's his 4th win in the Clash.
Intense. Great job managing that restart. He was at a deficit with that left front wheel lock up. He was having trouble with it. Got a good jump, which is exactly what he looked good.
Good pit, bud.
I honestly thought Kyle Busch was going to win that race because of it.
Joe Gibbs Racing has now won 4 of the last 5 clashes. The last 3 here in Los Angeles, previously at Daytona. For Hamlin, it's his 4th Clash victory, 2nd most all time behind Dale Earnhardt.
right, top 10. Wait. So Logano 4th, Larson 5th, Bowman 6th, Briscoe 7th, Keselowski 8th, Truex 9th, William Byron 10th.
Vortex theory. I think he's creating a vortex. The rain stayed away. We get the Busch-like clash at the Coliseum in. Denny Hamlin delivers. He did a great job. That was impressive. Look at that tire, blew it out.
And you can hear the boos. Anyway, first win at the Coliseum. I know I butchered the end. I should have said he wins the Busch Light Clash at the LA Coliseum, not the Los Angeles Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. But, you know what? That's how you kick it off. That's how to kick off a championship run. Although only 6 times has the champion won the Clash. No, I'm thinking of no. There have been 6 times where the guy won the Clash on the 500, and Hamlin was the last to do that in 2016.
Impressive. Danny, you were so confident in this car. You got the pole earlier, but then you slipped back a little bit. How did you find your way back and take the lead with 10 laps to go, and then hold off your teammate and pass him?
Yeah, a lot of it was just what happened in front of me, right, with the 54 and 22, and you just never know what was going to happen there, but I got a really good run off of turn 2 and just got position and was able to hang on from there. So it's so chaotic, the restarts, with everyone just bumping and banging, but feels great to win here in LA.
Danny, I know you had shoulder surgery in the off-season, so there's question marks coming in. Then you get the big win to kick the season off. What does this mean to you and the team and just starting the year this way?
It's just a great momentum boost. It doesn't do much more than that, but I clean off all the trophies every January 1st in the entryway of the house, and now we get to add one pretty quick. So really happy about that.
Congratulations, Denny Hamlin is your Clash winner. He has something to say, I think.
You know I beat your favorite driver again, right?
He brought it.
Well, Kyle Busch always so good at the Clash. Second a couple years ago, 3rd last year, 2nd again this year. I know it's got to sting a little bit to not get that win, but a great night for you.
Yeah, no, it definitely does sting. I felt like the first half we were better, had a better car, we were better than the 11, but some of the adjustments we made weren't as good. Some of the adjustments they made were better. So, all in all, just glad to have a good night. Glad to come out here in one piece, even with all the bumping and banging and everything else that happens. But thanks to Morgan and Morgan for being with us here today. It was fun to have them on board. I know everybody was chuckling on our paint scheme, so good times with those guys. And of course, thanks to Lucas Oil Zone. Cheddars, everybody, FICO, all the guys back at the shop, ECR engines. So we got a little bit of work on the short track program. Clash seems okay, but we'll try to figure out the rest of the year.
See they don't, Kyle. Thanks.
Thanks, Regan. Denny Hamlin wins the Clash. Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney from last to first.
No, last to
Joey Logano
3rd.
4th, and Kyle Larson rounds out the top 5. Alex Bowman, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski in his first LA Clash feature. Martin Truex, William Byron, the top 10, Ryan Preece, and Bubba Wallace all end up on the lead lap. What a night.
Are you going to interview him, or? There's going to be also the medal ceremony.
Well, action was the attraction. Was this what you expected tonight?
I honestly didn't really know what to expect, and I learned really quickly standing up here in the booth and in that TV compound that anything can happen, and it pretty much did. And I think as we got towards the end of the race, it started to get rougher, and Denny Hamlin just had a great restart and kept himself into the game and made it happen at the end.
Heartbreak for Ty Gibbs, right?
Yes.
Had a fantastic race car, drove a good race. Did not get the outcome, but I think the kid's for real. I think this is you're gonna see a lot of him this year. I think you'll see him in victory lane for sure. And a huge thank you to NASCAR. This was an enormous pivot to take a race scheduled for Sunday, move it to Saturday, rush everything, make it all happen. Mexico race to follow before the storms come in, and it's going to rain from Sunday to Wednesday, and we're going to either get out of town or build an ark.
Well, it was definitely the right decision, and I'm with you. I want to thank everybody for making it happen because we saw a heck of a race and a great way to start the season.
Denny Hamlin, how he loves to say, I beat your favorite driver.
Alright, so thank you all so much for coming in. It's going to be like 45 minutes. I'll figure out if I'll stream the Mexico race. Thank you all so much for coming, even though not a lot happened today. I mean, sorry, not a lot happened sub-wise or whatnot.
Is this the start of the dynasty? Redemption tool. Is this the face of a ruthless competitor or villain?
Alright, BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.